Hi Stuart, really nice to meet you the other day, last Friday. And here's a quick look and reminder of what we worked on. Really trying to focus on reducing that unwanted slice. Okay, so on the left side is what we did, what I saw before any changes. So a little bit of a quick look there. Here's your swing before. Okay, so moving on quickly, what we did was we didn't really focus too much on the backswing too much. We talked about alignment. That was the first thing. You tend to be aiming a long way right, so you're going to see that on another shot in a moment. But let me just help you with what we worked on the way through. So I'm really trying hard to release the club correctly and trying to working on, in particular, your left elbow. Okay, so on the left, you can see quite clearly how highlight position of the club face. That's facing the sky at that point, which means your club face is going to add a lot of loft to the shot, and unlikely that the ball is going to draw, but mostly it's going to kind of cut, hit the wind and go high. So as the shot came through, you can just about see the glove of your left hand, and also you can notice that the left elbow drifts away from your left side. So we realigned you, and we worked a little harder on getting the club face much squarer. And to do that, we asked you to relax your left elbow through impact, which you did really well. And you can see the change straight away there, the club face position. If you look closely, in comparison to the left side or your swing previously, how the club face now is closing, or it is square to your body pretty much. So we can just highlight that again for you. There we go, there's the club face. Okay. So, and also notice the point of your hand. These are little things that are results of you keeping your left elbow in. So as we swing through, note how the club is turned over more, and the right hand is on top of the left. You can't see the gloves of your left hand as much. Alright, and in particular the left elbow is folding into your side and over into your finished position. See that point there, your left elbow is very raised. So that's the first thing. Let's take a look at the same swing down the line. This is you before, and this is what I gave you to work on. So on the left, you can see the alignment of the swing and the over the top move due to you trying to get the ball to go straight, really. But in particular, take a look at the impact position. Look closely at the club face position. We can magnify that a little bit to show you the club face is way open, probably around about 30 degrees open there. So not much chance of hitting that ball where you want it to go. As it comes through, if you look frame by frame, the left elbow really high in the finish, holding that club face open. So we worked hard, got you aligned squarely. We talked about the shoulders being aligned in particular, that controls the path of the club. Remember the two aspects we talked about, the path and the club face. So I stuck a stick out in front of you as well to try and help you with imagination of the ball flight. Okay. And you come down to this one now. You come over the top too much, it's pretty much on line. Club face now approaching the golf ball very much in a square position, which ultimately is going to give you a straighter ball flight. If you remember, we talked about the hammer and nail effect. So club face being the hammer, the ball being the nail. We want a square hit on that ball. Okay, and it's going to go much straighter. Okie dokie. So we then had a little brief chat about the driver setup. Got you to tilt your shoulders a little bit to the left there, and again work on a similar thing. Great setup on the left here. We sat the right elbow in, and we worked on a very similar motion of releasing the club face club head through the ball, not trying to keep the club face square, releasing, right hand over, letting the left arm fold to give you a draw shot. If you work on that, you're definitely going to draw the ball. Just a quick check boxes. So it's just kind of the draw that we talked about. It's just practicing and follow through, keeping the left arm folded on the way through. Clutch sharp, nice and level there. So we kind of want to release on that one there. You can see how you're holding your hands forward of the club head, and you didn't actually do that on the swings, and just as well, because it would have went right. You can see the club face there pointing to the right, and that's why you tended to push the ball. What we need to do is what you did in your actual swing and also during the playing lesson. You release the right hand, the club face, the hammer and nail effect, bang. There's the club face there, look where the hands are. The opposite is your belly button. With your turn on the right, intending to hold the club face open. Alright, there is open, hands are too far ahead. Alright, for me. Alright, okay, so that gives you, help you remember, but certainly on the way through there you work well. Left elbow in, which is your main thought. Okay, Stuart, it's been a pleasure helping you out last week, so keep working with it, and of course if you want any help, please give me a call and come over and see me. Stuart, all the best.